Jessica.
And I'm Mansi.
And welcome to
Audacity.
We are going to be making a Blindian Brunch today. We did not rehearse that, by the way.
No.
That was really fun. Okay, so we're making Blindian Brunch today. That means we are combining some of the classic Black Southern food and some of the classic Indian cuisine. We are making a sweet potato hash. So we've already got our sweet potato fries ready, which we're going to throw in a pan with some onions and saute that real good. And then we're going to throw on a fried egg and some homemade mint chutney. So stick with us. We're going to get started.
Everything is on a millennial budget.
Yep.
So you guys can make this dish within $20 or less.
And in 20 minutes.
Literally. So I guess we'll start with, the
base, I suppose.
base.
Yeah. So we're basing this all with sweet potato. We don't have sweet potato hash browns. We do have sweet potato fries. So
You're better.
what we did was we broke up the crinkle fries while they were still frozen. That way they could be more hash browny. And we put them in the oven at 425 degrees for about 15 minutes. And then we set it to broil. We set it to broil for about 2 minutes. Broil on high, just so they can get nice and crispy. And look how crispy they are. Oh my God. So that's how we begin.
Alternatively, if you're using an air fryer, I think you could do the same temperature and same thing.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I do not have air fryer. I'm not there yet.
We haven't reached that yet.
Yeah. So we have that, and then we have our diced white onion. Probably can't see it because it's white on a white cutting board. But what's going to happen next is we're going to throw these onions in a pan with a little bit of oil. Yeah, I have some oil.
Yes.
So now it's like, oh wait, keep oil. So the small one, because we're going to put that in there. This one. Sorry. Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a nice big skillet, and you're going to set your stove. You're going to set your stove to like medium heat. You're going to throw a little bit of oil in the pan. To your liking. I like to use quite a bit of oil just because I like to get that nice singe on it. And then you're going to throw your onions into the skillet. Now, what's going to happen with these onions is you're going to let them just cook up a little bit in here. Make sure you roll them nice in that oil. And once the onions start to cook and saute a little bit, we're going to throw our sweet potatoes in there to make it nice and crispy and make a bed for our eggs.
So we are using regular eggs. That's cool. You can also find, you can substitute the liquid Just Egg, or you can also find, they now have the Just Egg actual eggs at your local market. We're going to do these sunny side up, so you guys can also do that with your alternative. And then on the side, we are going to add, or on top, however you prefer, we are going to add our chutney. I've already prepared it, and then for you guys that don't know, chutney is basically like a paste that you can use for sandwiches, fried food, everything. It's real simple. It's literally like 4 ingredients. It's got some mint. Okay. When you're making probably about this, you probably want 2 whole mints, a bunch of cilantro. That's great. You can use fresh garlic, or you can use this. If you're using this, you probably up to your tasting. I used about 6. If you're using fresh garlic, about half of the whole clove thing.
So you use like 6 teaspoons of the garlic?
Yeah. Cool. Some lemon juice and a little bit of water, because you want it like a little liquid. You can always add the water, but if you make it too watery, you might not like it. And then this is red chilies, but I just wanted to show you that we're doing fresh green chilies. The green chilies will give this color. Yes, and optionally, if you want some crunch to it, you can add some walnuts or peanuts.
Now, how do you make all these in there together? Do you put it like in a blender?
Yeah, so I have actually a mini blender that is in the wash, and you can just grind it. You just literally want to put all the ingredients and just grind it. You don't have to cut anything. Of course, peel your garlic, but that's it. And transfer.
All right, so while we let those onions get ready to do their thing, we're going to go ahead and throw the eggs into the eggs will come last, actually. I think we're but what we should grab is a little bit of seasoning for our sweet potatoes. Let's keep it smoky. Let's keep it southern. We have paprika or cayenne pepper. You got cayenne pepper? Let's do a little bit of salt and pepper and cayenne.
Very.
All right. And you can season this however you want, guys.
I have Cajun.
Oh my. Help yourself. Mansi has like a whole like bank of spices, and she sorts them by origin, which I think is super cool. Cayenne. All right.
Yeah, I got actually these boxes. Show you guys.
Show the box.
From Home Goods, okay? And I really like to cook, but every seasoning I kind of like divided it into like nationality cuisine. So that's really cool. We have like Cajun.
So she put all the black spices in the back. All right, these are getting ready to heat up a little bit. So let's go ahead and grab some seasoning. And as these start to get hot, we're gonna throw in our sweet potatoes. Yeah, let's do a little. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna just throw in. I'm a little bit of a salty gal, so I'm gonna be as sparing with this as possible. And what's going on here? This is black pepper. Okay, cool. We love a little bit of pepper.
Chili, cayenne.
Should we go Cajun?
I think Cajun would end up.
Cajun would be good. Add a little bit of extra black to our Blindian Brunch. And the reason I'm putting this seasoning in here with the pan instead of in with the sweet potatoes is because the seasonings will actually perform better when they're in a heated pan with the oil already. So now that these are starting to cook, I'm finished. Now that these are finally starting to cook a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and throw in our sweet potatoes, and my lovely partner is gonna get started on the eggs. Leave it out. Guys, we are cooking this 100% live, and we are not Rachel Ray, so just so you know, we're having a good time. Yeah, you definitely want some oil. Yeah, you want to oil up that pan real good so that it doesn't stick. And just like the olive oil always gives some nice extra flavor. May I have the sweet potatoes? Yeah. So we're gonna throw in our sweet potatoes now. Our onions are starting to sauce maybe a little bit. And we're gonna throw in our rice. Yes, we washed our hands before this, and we are both vaxxed and boosted. So that's why we are together today. Get your shot.
Sticky ones are a good one for
This
the
is
air
nice. These are crispy. All right, so we're
clean
gonna
up.
now. Oh, you're playing.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, quick cleanup tip. You guys can just put foil on it on your pan and put it in the oven, so you just have to rinse it.
That's why you gotta do. Make it simple.
Millennial style.
Make it simple.
This I get eggs. So we decided to slice it up.
Yeah. Then I run into these potatoes we put in here.
I wish I had those small, like, personal pots.
Yeah. By the way, guys, we're in Mansi's kitchen. We have some of the coolest stuff ever. Like, I need a gold spatula. Like,
it's all about the aesthetics. TikTok got me.
Yeah.
TikTok got me.
Listen, when your utensils look good, you want to use. It's just like when you get dressed. Like when you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
It's like you have beautiful utensils and everything. You want to use them. You want to cook a little bit more at home.
I used to think a pan was just a pan, and now that I have color coordinated pans, like I do feel excited.
That makes me want to sing SpongeBob a little bit. A stove is a stove, no matter how.
I'm glad I got a real finger in here.
Oh. So I'm just sauteing these onions and and these sweet potatoes. And oh my God, it smells really yummy, y'all. That Cajun seasoning is gonna really get to the chicken.
So for the eggs, I'm gonna put basic salt and pepper, but it just goes okay with it. I'm gonna add a little tang of Indian seasoning.
And yeah.
And put some chaat masala, which you guys can find at Amazon, any Kroger even now.
Farmers markets, you can go to your international
Farmers market.
Indian grocery store. All right, I think these are just about finished. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer these into our lovely big serving bowls. And I'm going to make sure that They are nice and evenly distributed.
And then for the eggs, I probably have it like on medium 5-6 heat so we don't burn it.
Yeah.
Then
Still enough to get that nice little crunch around the egg. All right. Our little bit of sweet potato is ready and waiting. Then center this on the burner for you.
all right, so we have chat masala. That's how it tastes.
There it is.
I want to sneeze so bad every time.
I have never had masala on my egg. I'm actually very excited to try this.
Ooh, it should be, yeah. It's not spicy. I don't know how that tastes.
I like spice.
You want to put? Well, I was gonna say if you want to put a cover, but then
Nah, I think it's good. And I would just at this point, guys. Again, this is super easy. We already have our bed of sweet potatoes and onions waiting, and once the eggs are ready, we're just gonna throw them on top, and we're gonna garnish it with the chutney. It's gonna be super easy.
I should be touching it.
Busy. We're so hungry, y'all.
Literally.
We are so hungry. We're super excited to try this.
Oh well, I guess.
Also, cleanup tip: clean as you go. Clean as you go. I personally like to go ahead and enjoy my meal and not spend my time cleaning up the kitchen. Like, I make my food with love, so it has to be hot.
Literally. And then, yeah, I'm being such a, what is it, what are those people called on Instagram?
Influencer?
Yeah. Yeah. These containers, they really do work. Like, all you do is put the onion in here and in the refrigerator, and they stay fresh.
Another way to keep your onions fresh is to leave them in the skin or whatever it's called.
Really?
The peel. Yeah, leave them inside the peel, and they last a little bit longer.
I got obsessed into the whole like containers, and I blame TikTok for that. But I will say they're expensive, but they do work.
Yeah.
They do work.
Listen, if it works, it's worth the money.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta just spend the money. If you can. If you can.
So excited.
Ooh.
It looks like it's working.
Yeah, they're cooking.
We got some time.
They look good too.
I'm excited for you to try the little painting.
Yeah. Well, since we're in here, while we're waiting on those to get done, let's chit chat about the upcoming holiday season. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking most forward to about the holidays, Mansi?
Probably family. This year, really trying to spend it with family.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't focus a lot on gifts this year. I was more so focusing on trying to see and meet everybody in my family.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think I'd say the same thing, honestly. Like, I have been working a lot because live theater is back. So I have been performing and rehearsing and working almost 60 hours a week because I have my full-time job and this. So I don't get to see my family as much as I used to. So it'll be cool to take some time off for a change.
Yeah, I feel like the holidays this year, everybody's like looking forward to either spending some just quiet time or spending with their family.
And a lot of us couldn't get together last year because of COVID. So that being said, guys, this Omicron variant is real.
Please.
Wear your mask. Wear your mask before you go home to holidays and everything. Vaccinated or not, get tested. Make sure you're not a carrier. And, just make sure we do our part to keep everybody safe. And ourselves safe.
Yes.
I'm very selfish. Like, I don't want to get sick. I like eating food. I like being able to taste my food.
Literally.
It's like we're about to taste this Blindian Brunch. I think the eggs are almost ready.
I think so too. You like an extra honey or you?
I like them pretty ready. Especially if it's sunny side up. Like, let's go all the way here.
Find that one. I hope that was right.
Looks correct to me.
Okay.
As long as they slide.
I'm trying for presentation purposes.
All right, we are going to now slide Yeah, tip the camera down so everybody can see all your great work here. There it goes.
We're gonna make it.
You did. You did. Okay.
I didn't go to culinary school, you guys. I didn't do that.
I went. No, I'm kidding.
Really?
No.
Wow.
No, absolutely not. I am by no means a chef. No.
Yours looks like a face that's missing some.
Oh, it does. And we're going to garnish this now with our mint chutney.
I'm really excited about it. You guys can use as much or as least as you want.
I like a little spice on mine. Here, go ahead and hit me good with the chutney.
You want to put it on the side?
No, put it on top. I want it all. Yeah. I want the whole situation.
You want more, please.
The whole situation. All right, guys. That is our Blindian Brunch. So these are the results. We're super excited. Let's taste it on camera, yeah?
Because you know, it's only credible if you guys get it.
It's only real if y'all saw us eat it.
Literally.
All right.
We're clean, so eat with gold forks.
At all times. I will never eat with a silver fork again. As if I'm not going home to silverware, but you know,
It's okay.
We're licks, you know?
It's on a wish list.
All right. Cheers. Mm.
All the seasoning
Oh my
and the
God.
sweet potato does it.
Mm.
That's really good.
It's really yummy.
Right amount of salt. Seasoning.
Perfect amount of seasoning. The sweet potato gives it like a salty, sweet balance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, I know some people don't like letting their eggs run, but trust me, you want this to run. It's delicious. Mm.
This is actually really good.
Mm-hmm. I'd make this on my own.
I know.
Mm. All right, guys. Well, we're going to go have brunch now, but we'll post this recipe on the website and as well as this video and on our YouTube as well. So thanks for dropping in to our virtual Blindian cooking class. We'll see you next time.